I want to read you a really strange sentence. I want to read you a really strange sentence. Humans interact with the cryosphere deliberately. Using it as a water source and a playground, and coincidentally, as, for instance, shipping is diverted around icebergs, or road and rail traffic is disrupted by avalanches. Of course, the cryosphere is ice, the portion of the Earth, that are comprised of snow and ice. Isn't that a strange sentence? Humans interact with the cryosphere deliberately, using it as a water source and a playground, and coincidentally they interact deliberately with the cryosphere when they divert shipping around icebergs, or when roads and rail traffic is disrupted by avalanches. Isn't it apparent that the interaction between humans and the cryosphere is like immense? Don't you see that humans are the major influence impacting the well-being of ice? Can't you see that? Don't you know that the ice is like very, very small in volume, and the human impact is very, very huge? Can't you see how humans interact so profoundly with the cryosphere? If I had composed that sentence, it might lead you to suspect that I have ulterior motives. I'm going to read it one more time. It blows my mind. And it's in the first paragraph of a little blurb apparently written by Daniel Bedford. He's going to tell us about climate change. And he wants to point out that, the profound impact humans have on ice. Wow. We profoundly impact ice the same way as fleas floating on leaves down a river can destroy the Hoover Dam. That is the main thing, that the maintenance crew at Hoover Dam has to watch for, is like, if a flea should ever jump aboard a piece of floating debris, like a little fragment of a leaf, and it should be floating down, what is that river? Colorado River. Oh my God, here comes a flea. What can we do? If it hits the dam, it'll just knock it down. What can we do? How can we stop these fleas from destroying the Hoover Dam? Well, that's the way humans interact with the cryosphere. And as proof of this profound interaction, the author says that we use the cryosphere as a playground. Wow. And we interact deliberately with the cryosphere by diverting shipping around icebergs. We interact deliberately with the cryosphere whenever road and rail traffic is disrupted by I would say that the cryosphere has more of an impact on us than we have on it. Daniel Bedford.